Yeah, I think anytime you're, with a new offense the first year, you're learning them, you're putting in what you feel like we can do successful, what they can do successful, and each week you're evolving to how you see the offense to be. But to answer your question, yes, the same thing happened first year at Tulsa, and you just got to make corrections, and it's more about just us executing a little bit better. And we had some opportunities, and it's a fine line when you're playing good defenses. It's a fine line, and you gotta be successful and hit a couple of those shots down the field to open everything else up. Yeah, of course we have a progression, and a lot of times too, people think, oh, the quarterback's not playing, but a lot of times there's a lot of variables. It's 11 guys out there from starts, with protection, and it goes to your routes, and then it goes to your check downs, and a lot of times. There's a lot of variables that goes into his progression and who's open and the read and if they do the right thing too. So with that being said, I think it's a total team deal that we need to correct all the little things.
Did you feel like that was set up to a big game?
There's no doubt.
And do you believe there was some confusion on the ref's part as to why he was standing over the ball?
You'd have to ask them. I have no idea.
From your perspective, you were ready to roll with that play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a play we've ran for about 15 years and never had that happen before, so I don't know.
This year we're a lot more together, more of a family, and we believe in each other, and we believe in these coaches, and I can't see us, having a big collapse or just spiraling down, out of control like we did last year. I can't see that happening.
We're not down. We don't feel like we're in a corner. We're just ready to get back on track, and that's what we're planning to do. We know we're a good football team, and we just got to go out and prove it on Saturdays.
It's been a sobering couple weeks for you guys after putting up 500, 600 yards, and then now you're down to 300 or so.
Sobering, it's not the word. The word is motivated. Get back out there and get to where we were. Up downs.
How many of those you got, Jim?
We did enough.
Enough.
It wasn't about fatigue. It was just the fact that they was executing. We was missing tackle. I think the biggest thing was missing tackle. We missed an awful lot of tackles. There was a lot of plays.
So that's my question. Why did you miss so many tackles, do you think?
I believe probably had no grip on them. Probably, I don't know. I just missed tackles. So it just happens. I mean, a lot of times you have that perfect grip and just, sometimes just come off. Making a tackle ain't got nothing to do with you being tired. It's just how you tackle them, the way you tackle them, and, So, and we was just missing them. I guess we was there on a lot of times on film, be like, how in the world you missed this? Is it magic or something? But it was just so happened they were breaking out the tackles and they were making plays for long runs.
My experience right now, you just got to win. You win the last play, you win the game. So that's my whole thing. We could go out there and just play that last play, we'll win. But, the last 3 years, it's been a tough game, and there's a lot of bruising. And a lot of people come out in that game, may not be able to play next week or the weeks before, later on. But, you got to play 60 minutes against those guys because, they played into the clock, set 0-0. And that was our whole thing from last week. The reason why we lost, we didn't play the fourth quarter. So we know what we're going into this game. It's going to be, 4 quarters. It's not going to be, hopefully it won't be no, big blowout or nothing for either team. It'll just be a close game and, who can pull it out at the end.